at the end of it.
Well, if you can't have it, you don't
We're
know what
live.
you're missing. Okay.
Yeah, that's true. But you know, the funny thing is, you say that. Oh, by the way, we're live. Hey, everybody, welcome to the Humanobo after party. Which I'll say again. Again, thanks so much for chatting with me today, man. It was a real pleasure. You were my first Muslim too, so you de-virginized me on the whole Muslim issue, so to speak.
Ex-Muslim.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Of course.
Hey guys.
So what is everybody? What is everybody going to? Scorsfer, man, you make so much fucking noise with your drumsticks all the time.
I have the stick in my hand. What the fuck?
Okay, sorry. So what are you guys all going to do for Halloween this year? Like, are you guys dressing up? Or I mean, you've seen what my costume is because it's in my picture on my fucking profile. So.
Oh, my girlfriend's dragging me to some show in Chicago. I don't remember what it was. We already dressed up. We already went to a Halloween party. We did Terrence and Phillip because we're lazy.
Awesome. What about you, Wonder Lady?
Bride of Frankenstein.
Nice.
Bride of Frank. Oh, very cool.
I have an antique white gunny sack dress that I wear, and it gets me a lot of attention, but I still do it.
That's okay. As long as the attention doesn't turn bad, you're fine.
Oh, one year Groucho Marx really liked me.
Hi, Nadine.
Really liked me.
Hey.
I guess for anyone that is watching, I'll introduce everybody. We've got Duke Bonanza in here with us. We've got, of course, my victim, as people have called them before. Humanobo is here with us today.
Hey.
Nadine just joined us. We've got Satanic Apologist, or AKA Scorsifer. We've got Stephen. Now, Stephen, how is your last name? Is it Bowman? Okay, he's muted himself. So
hold on, am I there? It's the German pronunciation. It's Bauman.
Bauman. Okay, so Bauman, and we have the lovely Wonder Lady as well. And you're stuck with ugly old me as usual. So
terrible.
Anyway, so
terrible.
yeah, we were talking about Halloween costumes, Nadine, just as you dropped in, and of course, Faye is going to be Bride of Frankenstein. I have no idea what Scorsifer is doing, but he's got some weird-looking thing in front of his face there. Stephen, I think, is the winner so far because him and his wife did Terrence and Phillip from South Park, which is awesome.
Cool.
That's awesome.
Next year,
I do me.
You do. That doesn't count.
I dress as an underpaid computer tech.
That's not a there's no effort there. That's not a costume.
Hey, thanks for the Terrence and Phillip thing there. But 1 year I went as a middle-aged white guy, and no one got it.
See? Steve would have got it.
You know, one of my favorite lines from the Addams Family movie was when Wednesday Addams, when they asked her what her costume was, she said, "I'm going as a homicidal maniac." They look just like everybody else.
Yeah.
She just dressed as her no. I always thought that was brilliant.
Yeah. If I can get into the outfit, I'm going as a stormtrooper.
Yeah. You're roboting again on us, buddy. You'll have to not do that. I couldn't think of what the hell I was going to say. I lost my train of thought. It derailed. Right.
Maybe take off the camera.
Yeah, the video, getting rid of video can help. Or you hit the F5 refresh and you'll refresh yourself as well. But he doesn't have the best internet connection where he is as it is. So. Oh, who left? Someone just left?
I don't know.
Oh, he hit F5. It's gonna refresh.
Yay.
Oh yeah.
I didn't realize that actually.
Okay, is this better?
Yes, you can understand you. Hello, Natcha.
Natcha, hey man, I'm either going to go as a stormtrooper or I'm going to shave all my fucking hair off my head and go as a cancer patient.
Oh, dude. Dude, I mean, you know how we feel about this. It sucks that you got the information, but I don't know if that's a good idea. People might not get
I'm going to lose it anyway. I'm losing the hair anyway.
Yeah. Is there any... Have the doctors spoken to you much about this? Like, is there anything that they can do for this?
I've got an appointment with some specialist in Bayreuth on Tuesday.
Okay.
So
it's just I know that they made a lot of inroads when it comes to different types of cancers now. So right here in where I live, UBC is one of the leading places in North America for cancer research. So maybe look into some of the stuff that they have.
Well, I look at it as a plus point. Cancer gets bitches. Got to look at the plus point.
Well, if you have to find a silver lining, I suppose you could do that. I just wouldn't call them bitches. That's all.
Why not?
I would call them.
Some of us are really good at being bitches.
Well, that's fine. I just don't like the term myself.
What makes you think I'm not talking about kitty bitches? Because I've been given free reign to go to the local vet or local kennel and pick 2 or 3 kitty cats that I get to have as my special therapy cats.
Oh, really?
Nice.
Oh,
Make good bitches.
That's actually kind of cool. That's really cool.
So,
what happened to Duke? Duke abandoned us. I know he hasn't been in the best frame of mind either, as you guys saw my post last night, because Duke was kind of feeling out of sorts. So I was getting everyone to send him hugs and stuff like that. So, yeah, I've been in that mind frame myself before. You feel like
I think we all have.
Yeah, sure. But you know what? It's because of people like you guys that help bring us out of these sorts of things. I mean, that's what we're here for, guys. You know, I mean, that's what we're here for, guys. We got to have each other's backs. We can be shoulders to lean on, ears to talk to, right?
I give good hugs.
You gotta have friends.
You know, not to. I was just about to sing the exact same thing, so I'm glad you stole that.
But have you guys ever been threatened or something because of your Twitter tweets or even?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't.
I think we all have. Pretty much just let it roll off, or you just call them out.
I guess people saying that you're going to go to hell could be construed as a threat, and I've had that happen. But most of the people, like in my day-to-day life, when I talk to people about this, I never get threatened, dude. I'm 6'5" with my bike, and I weigh 240 pounds, so no one's gonna.
So you're just a little guy, then, hey?
Yeah, I'm just a little teeny guy.
Short.
I'm like somebody's sidekick.
I haven't actually gotten attacked or threatened for my tweets or beliefs or whatnot. Although I was downtown Nuremberg and I got into a fist fight with some soldiers because of patches that I was wearing on my hat.
Wow.
I was wearing military patches on a hat that I wear, and they were under the impression that I hadn't earned those patches, and they put their hands on me, and then it was very apparent that I had earned those patches.
I guess that's one way to teach them a lesson. Yeah, go ahead, Humanobo.
No. It was just my question because my wife was actually watching the live and she was like, "Oh, do these guys get threatened and stuff like that?" Because you know, she's worried about me as well.
Right, sure. And Matt has joined us. How are you doing, Mr. Iowa?
Hey,
I'm doing well.
Hey.
I just wanted to jump in here for just a second. You know,
awesome.
I have all the love in the world for Squircifer, but I have to say that was a quality joke that he said about shaving his hair every bit bald That was a quality dark joke. So I just wanted to say you made me laugh. So
Good. Nothing wrong with that.
Definitely dark humor, man. And
Yes.
and Matt, what the hell you should be like prepping for your wedding. It's in a few days, my man.
I know. I just wanted to jump on for a few minutes. We have pretty much everything under control and ready.
Awesome.
So I thought I'd come on here.
Man,
I hadn't.
have you done that?
Wow,
before,
congrats,
the
man.
Marriage thing?
Yes, I have
Okay,
done
yeah,
the marriage
okay,
thing.
Yeah. All right. Then I'll shut up.
I was married too, briefly.
Yeah.
Technically, I'm still married. Yeah. I don't know if any of you guys know this. I was married for about 3 months until I found out that my wife was doing cocaine and other guys.
Oh
Yeah.
no!
Oh.
Yeah.
Bonus.
That's a shame.
Yeah, so I pretty much packed up and left.
I could have worked
Good
with
guy.
the cocaine, but the other guys make it a bit difficult.
Yeah.
I was married for 4 years when I was a wee lad, and then I got divorced because she was what word am I looking for? Anyway, but I've been married to my second wife now. We've been married for over 25 years. So
Congrats, brother.
Oh, wonderful.
Wow, congrats.
I've never been married. No one's managed to trick me.
good job.
Good.
Yeah,
Wonder Lady, good.
same here.
No one's been
I believe
managed
in
to trick
I
me.
believe in 5-year renewable contracts.
Ah, fuck, I love it. I love it. I love it.
Is there a training for that?
Basically, you're together for 5 years, and if it's not working out, you get to bail.
There you go.
The
Well,
escape clause.
in prison terms or in prison sense, technically, I should be on parole now.
All the married people that are watching this are going, "Oh my goodness!" Love
That way
it.
you don't think that you've got someone for life, you know, and if it's not working out, you get to separate amicably. Because
Yeah.
it's like, oh, well, I didn't expect you to stick around anyway, but, you know, that way also it's like...
If you're starting out with those kinds of thoughts, I don't think you're going to go too far.
No, I don't
anyways.
think.
No, you're looking at 3 years.
There's a lot of paperwork.
I lasted 10
yeah.
years with one person.
That's good, actually.
Yeah, so, you know, went for the renewable contract, but, nah.
I think my longest relationship that I had is sitting in the other room, actually.
Aww.
Well,
Is that your Yu-Gi-Oh cards?
Oh,
Oh, God, have I told you lately how much I hate you? Have I told you lately? No. Leanne is my current roommate, and her and I were together for almost 2 years, so that's probably my longest relationship.
Oh.
Another one that's about the same. So I've had 2 that have been about 2 years. I'm not even going to say how many relationships I've been in because it's almost embarrassing, because it obviously means that the common denominator of why they didn't survive was me. So,
Oh, no.
I guess maybe I don't know. You're roboting, dude. You're roboting. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, my.
Yeah, relationships are a funny thing, right? Eventually, I always envy the people that find that one person that they're just click and that's it. They're good for life. Like dating.
I'd like to break in for just a second. Snarky had a question for me. I'd like to answer her.
Oh, sure.
1 week, 3 days, 16 hours, 23 minutes, and whatever seconds. I don't know.
I knew that was coming.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing. I should have expected that. Yeah. Humanobo, just so you're in on the loop on that.
Yeah.
Nadine is with is now in a relationship with a fella who they called what's the hell, the pheasant, something pheasant.
He's Faithless Pheasant on Twitter, and he's Josiah Hansen on here.
Josiah Hansen, and they're finally gonna like get together in person in like just was it a week, whatever you just said, a week,
Whatever I
3
just
days,
said.
whatever, blah blah blah.
They're going to get very close together.
Is there
Come
gonna
on,
be any video?
I mean, are they gonna dig a well?
Welcome back, Duke. I don't know why you disappeared, but
I disappeared because my internet pops in and out where I'm at, so it dropped the call.
oh, okay.
Conspiracy, I tell you.
Yeah,
Duke,
Yeah.
it's the damn Illuminati.
I don't know if you saw, Duke, but I watched Plan 9 from Outer Space the other day.
That is so awesome.
I introduced that to Mrs. Snarky and Little Snarky. They were not nearly as impressed as I was watching it for like the 50th time.
How can that not impress you?
It is an amazing movie.
It
It
is.
is so bad, it's good.
It's so bad. It's good.
It's on the list of movies like that, like Troll 2.
Yeah.
Troll 2 is like that. Troll 2 is so bad, it's amazing.
Well, Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.
I
Oh,
like that one and the woman.
Lost Skeleton of
Or
Cadavra.
Chud. Yeah. You remember Chud?
Razorback.
Razorback.
yes, Razorback's good. Bad Milo. I love Bad Milo.
How about
Have
the
you seen
original
that?
Leprechaun?
Well, Bad Milo was hilarious, especially
Yes,
at
it
the
was.
end with
Yeah.
the dungeon scene.
Does anybody remember a movie called Slithus?
Slithus.
No.
No.
It was like a poor man's creature from the Black Lagoon out of paper mache.
Oh, jeez. Sounds like a winner.
Jump out and have a smoke real quick.
It sounds familiar. I've got to look it up here. Oh, yes. Yes.
How about
Yes,
the
I've
Asphyx?
seen it.
It was a British horror movie called The Asphyx, where there were these weird things that would, I don't know, go into people, and you had to capture it using some sort of electromagnetic containment unit or something.
The
The
Asphyx?
worst British
Yeah, ASPHYX, I think. Asphyx.
Have you done Grabbers?
Have
is
we
it
what?
called?
Sorry?
Have you seen the movie Grabbers?
Yes.
Yes, I love that movie.
Thank you. I'm
That's a
glad
great
you
movie.
have.
That's pretty good.
So funny.
Yeah.
A movie that is so bad that it's bad. Has anyone here seen the movie Abraxas with
Yes.
Jesse Ventura? That movie is awful.
But it's so
Another
charming.
But
There was
but
one in
awesome.
there was one made in Australia called Undead.
Wait,
There's a movie made in Australia called Undead. I watched it, and when the movie was over, I started over and watched it again because it was so bad I couldn't believe it. I was like, I've got to be able to find something about this movie that was a forgiving point or something. It was just that bad.
Well, I was going to say Abraxas is a movie that actually became a joke with my friends. We had a copy, and I got it for like $1, and I gifted it to one of my friends. And then every year for Christmas and birthdays, it got passed around to person after person, and it was hilarious. We'd all get Abraxas like 30 times a year.
It's great.
You know something fun you can do? I used to own like 2 or 3 DVDs, and a buddy of mine did too, that were nothing but old 1960s and 70s grindhouse movie trailers. It was just the trailers.
Nice.
And you could like have a party and throw that on and have all these cool old trailers playing in the background, and everybody could watch all this weird stuff. And it's amazing all the different movies you come across.
Oh, yeah. Some
I
of the
got
old
two,
movies are
but-
just absolutely bonkers. Like, you guys are familiar with the Russ Meyer stuff, like Valley of the Dolls and stuff like that.
Yes.
Of course.
Yeah.
If you're male, you're familiar with them pretty much. I think. At least I remember.
Did you guys
begging
watch
my
USA
mom
Up All Night?
to stay up. Barbarella. Oh, that's a classic, man. That's where Duran Duran got their name from.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
How about
Because he was
Squirm?
Oh man, that creeped me out. That one and Food of the Gods.
Oh, Food of the Gods is amazing. I love Food
Did y'all
of
see
the
Night of
Gods.
the Creeps?
Oh,
Y'all ever seen Night of the Creeps?
Yes.
Yes.
Night of the Creeps is a really good one too. It's one of those movies that's like a sleeper because it's actually a pretty good horror movie, all things considered.
Or Empire of the Ants. Remember that one?
Yes, Empire of the Ants. I spent years trying to figure out what that movie was before the Google was really big. I watched that when I was a kid and then spent years trying to find it again, and it still is just as good. I love that movie.
There are
Did you guys watch
just some movies you have to watch over and over.
Yeah, Hot Fuzz was that way with me.
Like
Hot Fuzz is great.
That movie's great.
What did you say, Wonder Lady?
Frankenhooker.
Frankenhooker.
Another classic.
Well, no, with you, Steve, Hot Fuzz. I did not like Hot Fuzz the first time I watched it. It took me 2 or 3 times to actually get into it and start.
You know what?
Like, I didn't recognize the first time I watched it. I didn't recognize all of the pop culture references throughout it. Like Shaun of the Dead, they were just obvious. Hot Fuzz was a little less obvious, and
I could see that if you're not into action movies, I could see that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they reference everything, man.
But I bought it on a whim on DVD with never seeing it, and then I watched it like 8 times in a row.
I still think it's I think it's the weakest of the trilogy.
Oh my goodness.
That's world-bound.
I don't know. I'm with Matt on that. I think it is the weakest too.
Oh, have you guys seen the trailers for what's that? Slaughter's crap. Slaughter's school or Slaughter's house?
Nasty.
You're gonna what?
No.
Check your DMs.
Check my DM.
You brought up Frankenhooker. Did you guys ever watch Hollywood Chainsaw Hookers back from the 80s?
No.
That's a great movie to watch. It's bad. I think Leanna Quigley's in it.
Anything absolutely stupid and B and D roll was a must.
Oh yeah.
Somewhere in the depths of space, a horrific nightmare is about to become a reality. Inseminoid!
What was that space movie with David Hasselhoff?
My all-time favorite title of a movie. Inseminoid. That is fucking hilarious.
Oh, that's amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, all right. You win tonight. Faye wins the game tonight. That's for sure. Fucking Inseminoid. I completely forgot about that till and as soon as I saw that picture, I'm like, oh my god, I had that poster at one time.
Okay, so I do have another movie to reference. Have you guys seen Night of the Lepus?
No.
Oh, you need to check it out. It's about giant killer rabbits.
Night of the Lepus.
Link it in the group.
You'll have to link it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, man.
That reminds me of Some Beavers.
Oh, that's
Have you heard of
Night of the Lepus? Is that what you said? Lepus?
Yes, Night of the Lepus.
Tom Beavers was a train wreck.
Yeah, there's actually footage from that movie in Natural Born Killers.
Yes. Yeah.
How about Sharknado? Sharknado.
A shit show. Sure. Yes,
It's a great show. The first one's awesome. And I love all the other, like the ones to follow. Everybody wanted to be in the movie, so they had all these cameos because it was so bad. It's so bad. Like, man, coming out of a tornado, riding 2 sharks, that's so fucking awesome. Like, nobody's going to top that shit. Then cutting your way out of a shark after it swallows you.
Is that the one where the guy jumps into the shark with a chainsaw?
Yeah.
Oh, which one was that?
And his name is Finn Finley. Like, what the fuck?
Finn
That's
Finley.
going to come up with
Finn Finley. I'm Finn Finley, you fucker.
That's so original. It hurts.
Let me read you guys the poster of Night of the Lepus. How many eyes does horror have? How many times will terror strike? They were born that tragic moment when science made a great mistake. Now from behind the shroud of night they come, a scuttling, shambling horde of creatures destroying all in their path. And it's just rabbits. It's rabbits, giant rabbits.
Giant rabbit.
I have a question, and Neil, I sent you another picture. I have a question. Does anyone remember what movie it was where the guy covers his victims in hot wax for his wax museum?
That's
yeah.
House of Wax.
It's
Yes.
House
Is
of Wax, right?
it
Wax,
House of
yeah.
Wax?
Vincent
Okay.
Yeah.
Price.
But not
Vincent Price.
not the remake with Paris Hilton.
No, the original.
No, it's got to be Vincent Price.
Oh.
Yeah,
It is Vincent
Vincent
Price.
Price
Yeah,
all
that
the way.
remake was
I
awful.
love Vincent Price.
Okay,
Warm
I'm gonna go,
blood
guys.
is
I just
all
popped in
that
to say hi.
suck.
Bye, Nadine.
Oh, so
Slaughterhouse.
it's
Oh,
nice
that's
meeting
fucking-
you.
that is awesome.
Nice meeting you, the new guy, because I can't say whatever the heck your name is.
Humanobo.
Yep, that's what I said.
Humanobo.
Thanks.
Have a good
Oh
one.
my God.
Talk to you
Hey.
guys later. Love you.
Oh,
Bye.
I have to share this one on Twitter. This is just fucking brilliant. Warm blood isn't all they suck.
It's
They're a
great.
close
There was a great
encounter of a
movie.
different kind.
There was a great movie made back in the '80s called Waxworks that was really good.
Yes,
That
Yeah.
it was like the it's true, a pretty good movie too. It had John Rice Davies in it. I'll watch anything he's in.
Well, speaking of the 80s, how about Once Bitten?
oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I remember
Jim
that.
Carrey's first
Jim
movie.
Carrey. Yeah.
Wait, what was Jim Carrey?
Wait, are we
sure
I thought
first-
Bitten was
Wasn't
Nicolas
Earth
Cage.
Girls Are Easy? his
Oh, Earth
first?
Girls Are Easy was his first. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, that was a crappy movie.
Oh, it was terrible.
Jeff
But
Goldblum was in that.
Oh, are you
Yeah,
kidding?
Nope.
One of my favorite songs comes from that movie.
Some of the
That's okay.
crappiest movies
Because
have
I'm
the
a
best
blonde.
soundtrack.
Yeah.
How
Or the
about
movie fucking Valley Girl. That was terrible.
Oh, that was loud.
Killer Clowns from Outer Space?
Awesome.
My mother
Yeah.
made me watch that.
Killer Clowns was a great show. Fuck the makeup and costumes for that movie.
Oh yeah,
were
but for no
unbelievable.
CGI, that's a brilliant movie.
I have no
Oh,
idea.
yeah.
Did anyone like the movie Tremors?
Yes,
Yes.
I love Tremors. Seen them all. Watched the
Yeah.
show. Bert's
Live.
my idol.
Buddies of mine talking.
My mother was really into B movies, and I can't remember all the titles.
Straight out to where the tables are.
You know, Matt, you were talking about Squirm earlier.
Yeah.
I actually that one scared the shit out of me when I was a kid because I also read the book. And Bug. Do you remember Bug with the flaming insects that everywhere
Yes.
they land, they set everything on fire?
Yes. Squirm, the movie, just the song in the opening sends chills down my spine still. And I don't.
Yeah.
It's just a horrifying song. And then when the guy at the end, when he gets tossed into the pile of worms, and then he comes back for just a sec, it's like, oh, if you haven't seen that movie, you gotta see it. It's great.
Yeah, nothing like worms with fucking fangs bigger than army ants.
And you know what?
Big ass-
I like the movie Teeth. I actually liked that movie.
Oh boy,
I thought that was a decent movie.
it was an interesting concept. For
Yes.
sure. But it was creepy as fuck, man. It's like now I'm afraid to have sex now.
What about Walrus? Anybody seen Walrus?
I remember.
Kevin Smith.
Oh, Tusk.
Tusk.
It's Tusk.
Or Tusk.
Yeah.
Tusk. My bad.
Yeah. That's a weird movie.
It was, wasn't it?
I watched it expecting it was a comedy, and I spent like half the time going, "Okay, when is it going to start being funny?"
Wait,
and I was like, "Oh, it's just kind of a horror film."
Tusk.
Yes,
Yeah. That movie's fucked up.
it's very fucked up.
My best friend likes to put models together, and one of the ones he has is for the movie Tarantula.
Mhm.
And it's
Mhm.
like a tiny little little thing and tiny little people, a huge spider. It's so cute.
I was like, was it the Red Planet where they had that giant, weird-looking spidery thing on Mars?
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's the old '50s movie, and they had to go up against that weird-looking, spidery-looking thing.
You're
About
not
Black
talking
Hole.
about Forbidden Planet, are you? No, Forbidden Planet.
Black Hole. Are you talking Black Sheep?
I said Black
Black
Hole.
Sheep was great.
Not Black
That was a
Sheep, Black
brilliant
Hole.
comedy.
Black Hole was the
Black
greatest.
Hole. Actually, we were talking about that in the last stream,
Were you?
Yeah.
or in a couple of streams ago. Yeah.
A couple of streams ago, Black Hole, one of the greatest Disney movies ever made. Hokey as hell, but perfect.
I don't know if I'd say greatest, but
It is. There is none better. Star Wars, baby.
that was Disney's answer to Star Wars because
Yeah.
it came out around the same time, right?
And it was great.
Oh, it was awesome.
Disney's answer to
I had
Star
the
Wars.
figures and everything. Fuck.
Yep.
I don't. I should have kept them because they're so hard to find now.
They're too expensive to get nowadays.
Yeah,
Black
I
Hole.
actually, the Black Hole. Have you heard of it, Humanobo?
No.
It's an old
No.
Disney movie.
Mm.
Yeah, look it up. It's good, man. It's.
Yeah, I'm gonna
it's-
check it out.
We watched, like, I watched it recently, and it's cheesy as fuck, but it was really cool when I was a kid. And like the robot in there, Maximilian, just made me pee my pants, I think, when I was a kid. So. he was a nasty bastard, that guy. He had all kinds of weapons in his arms and shit. They start spinning, and yeah, it was crazy.
Wow.
But there's some big names in that movie too, you know. Who played the lead bad guy again? I can't remember his fucking name off the top of my head. The guy that ran the station there.
His character name was oh shit, can't remember off to save my life now. What the hell?
I sent it.
What was his name? Maximilian Schnell
Shell
was
yeah.
Reinhardt.
Maximilian Schell.
He played Reinhardt. Ernest Borgnine played Harry Booth.
Yep.
Roddy McDowell was the voice of Vincent.
Yep. Robert Forster was in there. Anthony Perkins was in there.
Anthony Perkins, Slim Pickens as old Bob.
Slim.
Yeah.
Yes.
Slim Pickens, yeah, did the voice of Bob. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Slim Pickens ever did it's got to be was it Dr. Strangelove?
Yes.
Yes, definitely.
Rotten Tomatoes gives it 43%. Not that I give a shit what Rotten Tomatoes says, but still.
Yeah, like, do you have any friends that like actually base their movie choices on what Rotten Tomatoes says?
Or any critics?
Or
No,
any critics?
Not really. No.
Because I've got a couple coworkers that if I mention a movie, they'll look it up on Rotten Tomatoes and go, "Yeah, I'm not going to watch that." It's like, well, okay.
Go make up your own mind.
I pretty much like movies that Rotten Tomatoes hates.
like all that stuff, like the Batman, Superman that came out recently, the Justice League, and everyone, oh, it's crap. And I went and saw them. I'm like, I like them. I thought they were fine. Sure, they're not canon, but who gives a shit? You go to watch a movie. Same with Solo. Everyone was trashing Solo, and I thought, fuck, I loved it. I thought it was great.
Yeah, I mean, it's
I haven't seen
individual
Solo
choice.
yet.
It's good.
I
man.
might.
think
I might watch it. I might.
Robot, but I thought it was pretty good. I after a while you forget that it's not Harrison Ford playing Han Solo because his mannerisms are very akin to what Harrison Ford's were, right? So, and his meeting Chewie, that was the best part of the movie when he's in that pit and they're all expecting Chewie to eat him, and it ends up going the wrong or a different way. I thought that was great.
See, I haven't
And Woody
seen it yet
Harrelson
either.
fucking made that. Woody Harrelson made that fucking. Oh, you haven't seen it? Oh, dude, you got to watch it at least once.
I haven't seen it yet. I generally wait and watch things when they come out on DVD or Blu-ray.
Oh, see, I just downloaded it and watched it. I just picked up.
Well, I'm not a pirate.
Yar! What's wrong with being a pirate? In Canada, every time we purchase something that is recordable or can be used to record, like a USB, a DVD, rewritable, or whatever, anything recorded media, we pay an extra levy on these things that covers any money that should go to producers, writers, creators, and anything. So I'm not too concerned. In Canada, it's not illegal to do it.
Oh.
We pay extra money when we buy those
Pretty
things.
cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
But I still get letters from Disney and shit. Hey, you downloaded this, or you downloaded like Warner Brothers. You downloaded the latest Supergirl episode. I'm like, so come get me. Right, so,
I download all of my shows.
Yeah, I don't care. It's like, so I don't know. I guess I'm just one of those people that's like, I paid the extra money for everything that I use, even my computers. When you buy computers, you pay the levy here. So
all I hear is that you're a socialist.
A socialist? I don't know. Hey man, I'm all fine with paying a little bit extra if I can download and watch what I want. I'm fine with it. Right? As long as I know that it's going to the creators, I'm good with it.
Yeah.
Oh. Right. And I make up for it in other ways. Like I become a Patreon of people that I
That's right.
Feel who works to serve it. Right. And by the way, today I just became a Patreon of Scientist Mel after watching her Ghost Hunting video. Oh yeah, she's fucking cool. So cool.
And you just appeared in a video that I released yesterday.
Oh yeah, the peanut butter one. That was fucking. Oh my god, that was so funny. And
those peanut butter videos are great, guys. Did you see the one I put in the feed? I betrayed all of you.
Oh yeah, where you bought the brand name or no name? Fucking yeah. You never know though, Stephen, because sometimes the no name stuff actually is a brand that they just relabel.
Yeah.
So you never know.
Well, we'll see.
I can actually tell you, okay, Major Bacon brand. I won't name what bacon brand, but they produce a bacon that's honey bacon, and they produce it for the upper class, and it sells for like $20 a pound. And then they switch the label. And sell it for like $3 or $4 a pound.
Wow.
As a generic.
I'll be buying that stuff.
Yeah, it's exact same.
That's crazy. That's crazy, dude. The funniest fucking line in that movie is, or in your video, the peanut butter one, is when fucking Dear Mr. Atheist comes in there and goes, "Yes, flaming bag of shit" or whatever. Like, oh wait.
Sorry.
Wrong one.
My favorite part of that was when Tatted was supposed to have the dog licking the peanut butter, and he instead turns really fast and says, "Vader, don't lick me," and scares the shit out of Vader. The eyes of the dog just pop open. And I was like, oh my god, that was funny.
On those eyes too.
Yes.
You should have had some kind of a zoom in. That would have been classic. Humanobo, if you haven't seen this, I think I reposted it, didn't I, Matt? I'm pretty sure I did.
I believe so.
Check it out.
I saw one of the videos, I think, like in the supermarket.
So fucking funny.
Yeah.
Oh no, that was Steven. That was Steven eating the crap peanut butter for some reason.
Yeah.
That was me.
And Surus was my real American.
Yeah. Man, I can't believe.
Or not Surus. Nacha was my real American.
No,
Nacha.
Nacha. Yeah. Oh wait. No, Surus is the whole reason this whole thing started.
Yes, and we will actually be having a totally real, formal debate on the Geek Room. On
Really?
November 12th. Yes. It is going to be a formal debate. We will settle this score, and Peter Pan is going to win.
Oh, fuck it. Nothing beats that shit.
Straight.
I found out why you haven't heard of squirrel peanut butter in the U.S., by the way.
Why?
In the U.S., it's actually called Skippy. So there you go.
What?
Yep. Squirrel.
We got Skippy here.
They're the same company. In Canada, it's called Squirrel.
Why would you want to eat a peanut butter called Squirrel?
I don't know, but it's the one with the nut. You get a peanut on the top.
What?
When you open the jar, there's a peanut.
Who's nutting in a Squirrel?
We don't have a nut on top of our Skippy.
No, but but the squirrel does here. Right?
So
the big one, big seller.
You prefer your peanut butter to be nutted in.
Hey, I don't even eat this shit, man. The stuff that we buy here is the Kraft. We buy Kraft. And I like the ultra creamy, or I'm like one end of the spectrum or the other. It's got to be crunchy or it's got to be ultra creamy. But the best Peter Pan, in my opinion, which I think I posted a picture in the chat group, which you're no longer in, but is the honey roasted peanut butter. That shit is the best.
See, I'm trying to like craft peanut butter.
Yeah, it's got the teddy bears on it.
We don't have that.
No, I don't think you do.
I'm trying to see if it comes as a different variety.
Like I found out with Squirrel and Skippy, right? Because you know the little squirrel lewd that's on the Skippy logo? He's sitting in the little circle. That's the same guy on the squirrel packaging out here.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about Nutella? Peanut butter.
Nutella's great. But Reese's peanut butter, which I think,
yeah.
Faye, I think you did that one, right? Reese's?
What?
The peanut butter video you did. Didn't you do one?
I didn't do it.
Jen with one N did a...
Yeah.
Oh, it was Jen. That's right.
Yeah, that was brilliant.
It's Reese's peanut butter. It's not Reese's, Jen. It's not Reese's. It's Reese's.
I got a jar of that shit in my cupboard right now, actually. That stuff is awesome.
Oh, good night, Doc Fearsome. Bye.
Good night, my fellow Iowan.
Enjoy your job. If you
is
can.
he an Iowan too?
Bye.
Yes, he is.
Awesome. You guys are taking over.
That's right. The Iowan takeover.
Nobody wants your corn propaganda.
What the hell is it? Wrestling women?
Corny to say.
Wrestling women versus the Aztec mummy? Oh my god, that is so funny.
I thought you liked
that. For some reason, that reminded me of Bubba Hotep.
I loved Bubba Hotep.
Yes.
I used to date a film student, and my mother is very much into these things.
Oh yeah, I went to film school too for a little while.
Yeah, that's why I dated him for 10 years. I thought he would be out of the house more.
That's a great reason.
Unfortunately,
all right, you guys.
Talked too much. Okay.
Oh, I hate it when that happens. But you guys, I got to get myself in gear to head to a Halloween party. But thank you everybody for jumping in here.
All right.
This was fun.
Yes.
Yeah, it's good.
Awesome.
I like it.
Guys,
Conversation.
very nice to meet you all.
Nice to meet
Yeah,
you.
Nice meeting you.
Welcome to the family, my brother.
My local Halloween
you.
parties around here, they want you to dress up like biblical characters. I refuse.
So do it. Do it, but do it with a comedic edge.
Yeah, like that lady that got turned into salt.
I'm the bride of Frankenstein.
Headless
Perfect.
John the Baptist.
Yeah, there you go.
Or you could be one of the babies that they bashed against the rocks so the brains flew out.
There you go.
Exactly. Or a woman covered in the emissions of that man that emitted like a horse.
Or drunken Noah getting it on with his daughters.
Yeah,
There you go. Or one of the kids mauled by the she bear.
Yes.
Oh my
Yeah.
Those are
Such
great ideas
wonderful
for costumes.
ideas.
Yeah.
I
I'll just
can't
wear
do
like
that in just a few days.
I just won't go to the party and I'll say, "Oh no, I was there. I was dressed as Elijah."
There you go. or you could go as Judas and stab everybody in the back.
Yeah.
The guy who burnt his daughter and just walk around with a pile of ashes.
Exactly.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Jephthah.
Well, there you go, folks. You've got some fine ideas for some just costume ideas, if you like.
Yeah,
You can go-
atheist.
or you could dress up like Muhammad and drag around a 9-year-old girl with you.
No!
Oh.
No, 6. 6.
Oh yeah.
6, 9.
That's sick.
What's a few years?
He didn't bang her till she was 9.
That's right. That's right. Oh, phew.
I'm not even
Anyway.
gonna go there.
Yeah, yeah. We're triggering her already, guys. All right, you guys. Thanks a lot for jumping in. It's been
Have
fun.
a good one.
I shall.
Yeah,
Thanks
good
everyone
man.
for watching. Thanks again to Humanobo for doing the chat with me earlier. And thanks to
Thank
my
you, bro.
wonderful friends that I now refer to as family for jumping in here. You guys are awesome. And we'll see you guys next time. And remember, like I always say, they call it faith because it's not fucking knowledge.